we were going to have a last look at the wicket on the morning. And when we got here, it was a pretty strong gut feeling for some reason. The way Sid's played in the practice game and the way he's been bowling and the style of cricket we think we need to beat England. It was a line ball decision, but I thought, and it's easy to say in hindsight, but I thought Peter Siddle was almost the bowler of the game. To be honest, he was brilliant. That was the best nunfer I've ever seen today. Yeah, there's work to be done. I mean, what we have to keep respecting is it's a five test series. We're here to win the Ashes. We are here to win the Ashes, not to win the first test at Edgbaston. We're here so therefore we've got a lot of work to do. So the guys who do come, I said it through the World Cup, they stay ready. You never know when the opportunity could come up. You never know how the balance of the team might work. So every time they get a chance to play, it's good for them to get some confidence in the game, but it's also good for them to push their case, whatever their role in the team is, to push their case for selection. Well, I think we've got the squad to win in all conditions. That's what I think. We've got a couple of all-rounders who didn't play this game. We've got two world-class bowlers sitting on the bench. I think we've got the squad. The team. It was a great win against the odds here, with all the history of Edgbaston, with 8 for 120, with all that. So we've got the squad, I think, yeah. I said during the summer, I thought Virat Kohli is the best player I've ever seen. But that's just another level. But when you're going through these periods, like I remember being a young player on the fringe for a long time, watching Steve Waugh on all the tours. He was a run machine. I don't want to be like Steve Waugh. Then I play with punter. I want to be Ricky Ponting, because he's a run machine. I played with Alan Border. I think my third test he made his 10,000th test run. I'm going, I want to be Alan Border. So you have in different teams, different eras, great players. But for someone like Smudge, who's averaging over 60, and the way he played at this innings with all the pressure and everything that was on him, that's not only great skill, but enormous character, enormous courage, very brave. Unbelievable concentration, unbelievable physical stamina, unbelievable mental stamina, all traits of great players. Well, it's like, this is, I'll just say it as I see it, but sometimes you throw to him in the nets and you literally feel like you can't get him out, and there's no batsman like that. You just end up throwing a million balls and you're just lost for answers. So, and I guess, he played that well. You'd have to ask England how they felt about that, but geez, he played well. And they had some interesting tactics for him. They had the really short point, which I'd never seen before. So they obviously had a tactic in mind. They were prepared, and Trevor Bayliss has seen a lot of Steve Smith since he was a kid. That obviously would have studied him closely. So they had some plans, but he just has a knack of, he's the best problem solver in the game, I think. Again, I didn't realise, like a few of our players, I didn't realise, like Steve Smith, I didn't realise how good Nathan Lyon was until I took over coaching the cricket team, because you see him on telly and Nathan Lyon off-spin bowling, but the last 12 months or so, I just can't believe how good a bowler he is. He's a brilliant bowler. He's such good control. He spins, he gets some bounce. Great fielder, really good in the team. He's a song master, so that tells you something about his character. He's a gun bowler. 350 wickets. That's an incredible achievement, isn't it? Our values, you guys, I think you probably start yawning when I say it, but I say it very seriously. Humility is one thing, very important. Professionalism. Our mateship, you see plenty of mateship in the change room right now, which is half the reason we play the game. Keep being honest about where we're at. We've still only won one test match, so. And we've also, we've got a captain who is that focused in there. And he's the best wicketkeeper in the world. You've just seen it. You've seen those catches today. He is the best wicketkeeper in the world. I thought the way he batted in the first innings, he freed up. He's worked really hard in that. The last leading up to this test match, he's a brilliant leader. He's a great bloke, but I thought tactically he was superb, and he is so focused on this series. So there's no way he's going to let it slip. And I guarantee you, I'm not going to let it slip either.